day. On day one, what will day two hold for these nations? We had 2,000 fans in yesterday and we're expecting more of the same today as the games heat up and the action makes its way towards the knockout stages. Well, for Nepal, same team. Brian Campbell, they were brilliant yesterday. What do you like about these guys?
They were brilliant. It actually took me aback a bit that how well they played, how easily they were hitting and clearing the ropes. They were absolutely fantastic. I think they go into the game full of confidence, but they're up against a very, very good Australian team. There's one change in that Australian team. Pattinson is going to have a little rest this morning, but again, it's a very, very strong lineup for Australia.
Yeah, Andrew Feckerty is in, so look forward to seeing how he goes about his business. We are going to have it.
Yeah, they've been a little bit disappointing, the England outfit, but it's all about what the Nepal can do today. These two young men, the captain Jura, he was absolutely outstanding yesterday, and they're going to take it to the Aussies early, I have no doubt.
Well, Sam Heasler had a good day yesterday as well with the ball.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Well, day two of the Hong Kong Sixers. Yesterday was fantastic. 209 sixes, but dominating ball. What will day two have in store? Left arm spin to get us underway. Oh, a juicy full toss. That should have really gone the distance. We'll give him a little bit of leeway because it's 8:30 in the morning. Hoggy, how are you? The biggest smile in the world.
Neil, I'm fantastic, mates. Absolutely fantastic. Sensational. Get up early. Get off to a good start.
Well, hit leg side, and Dan Christian has his fielders in the correct position. How was your evening, gentlemen? Hoggy, Cambo, how was your night? What did you do?
Very good, mate, very good. But you're complaining about starting at 8:30, mate. If you're down in Australia working in the shearing shed, you would have been up and gone by 7:30. So stop complaining, cricketers. We should be starting earlier.
Cambo, any riposte?
Mate, then there's normal people who get up, but, you know, with young kids. I was at the Calhoun Cricket Club last night, actually.
Well, this is a wonderful start here from Sam Heazlett. Look at this for an over. 4 balls, just 3 singles on a dot. Brilliant off your own bowling. That's where you have to dominate. Tall man for a finger spinner, must be, 6'3". Did well to get down. Now then, we're just seeing Yorker after Yorker. This is as good an over as we've seen thus far.
Got away with it beautifully here. He's bowled nice and full. The Nepalese batters haven't been able to get underneath him yet so far. So good for Australia.
Oh, you got to finish well. You didn't. He went for the Yorker. One too many times. First over done. 10 without loss. Patterson is out, he's having a rest. Nepal, unchanged, no surprise there. We're going to have a look at him now. What can Andrew Feckerty bring to this Australian side that we haven't seen thus far?
I'm just going to be interested to see if he goes length or go for the Yorker like Heazlett.
Oh, he's going to get hit for 6. That's what he's going to do. That's not a great start.
Well, if he's going to keep bowling like that, he won't be in the team next game, but he's a bit of a late bloomer to first-class cricket. He debuted when he was 28, so he's awarded the Ricky Ponting medal as the best player down in Tasmania 2014-15, but he is a fantastic player. He's been a really good acquisition for Australia in first-class cricket, so just adds depth to what we had down there.
Yeah, and Tasmania, a lovely part of the world. Hobart, rated the 3rd happiest city to live in Australia. I saw that on some social media a couple of days. Third happiest, and WA, Perth. Oh, you weren't there. You weren't in top 3. Oh, flip leg side. It's going to be a boundary.
What? We weren't in the top 3. Are you kidding? Is that a vote done by just the Victorians or something, or the blue baggers from Sydney?
When they do those assessments or that little marketing research, we always get the pessimists for anyone to know about it.
Ah, I see. That's clever. Down leg side. It's going to
Length.
Well, it's more the line. The line is awry here from Fekete. It's leg side again. It's a lovely flick of the wrist. Almost Azharuddin-like.
This is a beautiful shot from Sandeep. He was very impressive yesterday, and again impressive against Australia.
What I love about watching Nepalese cricket, and I was lucky enough to, coach against them a lot when I was with the Dutch, the support they get all around the world is absolutely fantastic. Fekete going round the wicket now.
Still leg side. It's a lovely little pickup. It's an expensive over this. 23 off it so far. Change of angle did not help.
2 to come as well. Got 3 on the leg side, but if you're just going to attack the pads, you don't have any defence down our fine leg, you're going to cop it.
Sandeep Jora, look at this, 24 striking at 400, played so well yesterday, 54 not out yesterday off 13. Now straight up in the air, can you get there, Andrew Fekete, can you? Spills it, oh no.
Oh, the Nepalese fans are happy, they're up and about early, but this is an opportunity to drag back the over, and he's put it down.
Pumped, finds the gap. What an over that is. 29 off it, 39 without loss. A little bit of spin, Wood, left arm wrist spin, and who better to talk us through it than Brad Hogg. Left arm wrist spin, going the journey.
Not the start that you want as a left arm leggy. Had good flight there, plenty on it, just the wrong length.
Sliced, and sliced all the way for 6. 50 up.
Well, if you're going to try and rip it and get that heavy spin on it, that overspin, you've got to get it on a good length. You just can't be on that half volley length. So you're either trying to hit the good length or you're darting it in on that Yorker length. Wood just hasn't quite got it right yet.
There is protection in the offside, but he's not going to get there. This has been an exceptional start here for Nepal.
Well, that wasn't too bad a ball from Wood, but this is Fekete before. He dropped on 24, Sandeep, and Fekete's just laid a leg there. Has not got the hands on it.
A rarity. What do you make of this start, Ryan Campbell?
Fantastic if you're a Nepalese fan. You're right on top of this game. Wood, he's bowled, 3 step hits to start the over. Needs to drag it back. Again, better length. The last 2 have been a lot better length. And, listening to Hoggy obviously talk about left arm leg spin. But he's got to find his length. Strikes a ball on a 6 every 4.8 deliveries, this lap.
Drags his length back, and a sweep shot of sorts away to the boundary. What a wonderful start here. 3 overs bowled, 59 without loss. Strong sides. Both sides have won the tournament 5 times. More wrist spin. Fawad with his leg spinners. I've always liked him. Always found he was an excellent leg spinner in all formats of the game, actually. Fawad. Now, who do we like here? Australia, Hong Kong. That should be a cracker. Good length, Brad Hogg. Driving the ball into the surface, the leggy.
He's putting a lot of energy on the ball as well. Little spin. You've got to make sure that you get it up in the air and you get that drop and drift.
Sweep shot. Top edge. Alex Ross. Alex Ross, can you? Whoa, now then. Right in front of me, Ryan Campbell. Where was the dive?
Yeah, he thought about it. He thought about it. I reckon he was just not quite committed to getting the kit dirty this early in the day.
They get free laundry, you know. One-hander. All the way. Could have been caught the ball before. Now he pumps one for 6.
Well, that was just a flatted delivery from Harwood Ahmed. Previous deliveries, he's slowed it up, tried to get a little bit of loop and made it difficult for the batters to hit, but that one was just too easy. And again, too flat, too full, gets the punishment.
Well, he got a life. Sundeep on 24. Put down by Fekete, should have been taken. It was a bit of a gift, really, but he is making Australia pay here. Are you watching Kathmandu? Pokhara, are you there? We love you, Nepal. Oh, beauty, 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 beauty. Doctor finish. Now they might get one. They're going to sneak it by. I love that. That's what the 6 is all about. 4 overs bowled, 74 without loss.
On the big side of the wind, Christo. Right arm over.
It's a little bit chilly. Dare I say it? It's a little bit chilly today. Yesterday was very warm. Now, Dan Christian, captain of Australia. This was a beauty. A lovely way to finish the over. And then Alex Ross just says, I'm going to play a bit of 10-pin bowling and give you a bye. Needs to deliver here, Ryan Campbell. Dan Christian has to step up with the ball.
He does, and he started with a bumper first up, which, look, always nice to see. But then you think to yourself, well, if you bowl that and then show it first up, you can only bowl one for the over. Now he's going to have to go to his, I guess, variations and taking pace off, changing in the field. He's going to move another one over to the leg side. He's going to bowl round the wicket, trying everything, the old boy.
He's trying everything. He's only bowled one ball. Sundeep, 43, not out. Oh, beautiful. What a star this young man is. Captain, delivery again.
It's a very good shot. Oh, I got to say, I'm not convinced about coming around the wicket to him. I feel like you're bowling into his wheelhouse.
What's the wheelhouse, Hoggy?
Your favourite.
One-hander again, losing a little bit of shape, but still delivering. 50! Back-to-back 50s for the captain. Wonderful innings. He marches off with his side in a terrific position.
That's a wonderful innings from Sandeep. He's really put Australia under pressure. And Nepal, 82, but no loss. I've got to laugh about this delivery because he's just changed the field the previous ball, and that's where the fielder was the previous ball, but because he got a finer, Sandeep, He changed the field, pushed it behind square a little further, and that's just good batting from Sandeep, understanding where the fielders are and finding that gap.
Vivek Yadav is the new man. And what a platform to come in at. Oh, up she goes. Into the stands. 6 first ball for Vivek.
Whoa, that went a long way back. I don't think that even touched the stands. I reckon that's over the back. Dan Christian under the pump now.
I think Australia are in a bit of trouble here because Nepal's bowling is very strong. Brad Hogg, if they get another 20 or 30 here, in a really strong position.
Yeah, their pass score would have to be 120 to really put Australia under pressure here. But their bowling is good. But if we look at the better teams yesterday, 120 is the score that's going to put them under pressure.
Well, they should get there, really. Now, no timing, but it's only 43 metres over extra cover, so enough. 5 overs bowled. Nepal, 94 of that loss. A cracker of a game. Stay with us for the day. Settle in. Saturday, rest up. Wood for a second. Interesting call this, because he got pumped for 20 in his first over, and he's been pumped for 4 the first ball in the last over.
They did this yesterday. They went to him for their second over, so it's obviously something they've spoken about at length. But he is seriously under the pump in this last over.
Clubs away leg side, taken in the deep. Very, very good catch. Sam Heazlett in the deep. I thought he may have bowled this over using his height on the fence.
Good piece of bowling that, just loaded up, causing Lokesh to hit it a little lower. He couldn't get enough to get over that fielder. That's a great piece of fielding in the deep. It was a tough chance. It was going like a rocket, but Nepal 98 for 1.
Narayan Joshi, the new man. A little bit of width. Well, the over started with a boundary, but since then, excellent from the wrist spinner.
He's bowled well. This was the wicket. Just didn't get the elevation, and he's on the boundary line. He's a big lad. Jumped up and took a specky.
Again, in the game, a better catch. Makes the ground, Heazlett tracks the ball and gets his fingers underneath.
It's not a bad option having Wood, just a little bit of extra height, a little bit of overspin as well, and just making it difficult for the Nepalese batsmen to find those boundaries out the back end. And Vivek is on his way for 12. And Nepal 99 for 2.
Come back.
Yeah, 10 off the first. Yeah. Rashid Khan. That's 6. 100 up. That's how you do it. Just hit it over Heazlett's head.
He was the man out there, Heazlett, but able to get under that delivery. More elevation. Hit it clean as a whistle. 6 runs. Important 6 runs for Nepal.
Big ball, this last ball of the innings. Just 11 off the over. 17 off the over. Turns into a really good over for Nepal to finish. 111 for 2 off their 6. 18 and a half and over. beautiful clean strike and a lovely way to finish the first innings of match 11 here on day 2 of the Hong Kong Sixes. Nepal, very productive with the bat, 111 for 2 against Australia. Well, Ryan Campbell, that's an impressive looking.
Over. 3 balls left.
The big man, the captain, is at the crease. That goes to the fielder once again. Wealth of experience for Dan Christian. He's already got a 50. But take a look at what they have to chase. They've already lost a wicket. There's a huge responsibility on the man.
Mate, this is a massive wicket. Hazlett was so good yesterday. High ball, didn't get it anywhere near the middle of the bat. And that is a big wicket for Nepal.
Brilliant over until now. That's going to be another single. And 4 on the board for Australia. And take a look at that experience that we were talking about. Dan Christian, he's won 9 domestic T20 titles. He's played for pretty much all the teams there, hasn't he? Brisbane, Melbourne.
Played for everyone, old Dan Christian.
And that goes out of the park. The first 6. And it's Dan Christian easing the pressure of Australia. It's 10 for 1 at the end of the first over. Narayan Joshi with the second over. Two back-to-back sixes for the Aussies. 16 for 1, and we go to the dugout where Nashi's got a very special guest alongside her.
Games on television, and we always wanted to be part of such a tournament where it's entertaining. It is like it's short. The location I think this is a wonderful place where we come, we play a short game which is hour. It takes hour to finish one game, and after that we have a.
Thank you, Nashi, and thank you to Kedar Jadhav. India will be in action up against UAE at Australia. The second over has gone to plan. That's the third 6 of the over from Jack Wood.
Jack Wood on fire here. He's absolutely taken care of this over so far. 3 6s and a 4 to date. He batted so well yesterday, and he's a big, tall lad. Bowls some left arm leggies, Hoggy, but he can hit the ball out of the park.
I was just amazed how well he actually hits the ball. It was dynamite against England yesterday, and he's just showing his true worth right now against Nepal. This is what you need, quality all-rounders in your team in this competition.
Another full toss.
Short balls, full balls. They had no idea where to bowl to him.
Well, Nepal clearly do, because he's played 4 deliveries. Only got 9 runs on the board. Things are slowing down for Australia, and just when you say that, Jack Wood smashes it into Kaloon.
We didn't have to do anything different, Josh. He just had to look for those Yorkers. He tried the slow ball on that good length. He didn't quite get the good length. It was too full, and that's just easy pickings for the powerful Wood.
Now Rashid, 1-6 in this over of 4 deliveries. He's kept things relatively quiet. At this stage, Nepal were 55 for no loss. And that's another 6. They need some more of these lusty hits. Jack Wood, second 6 of the over. Brian, still Australia need more.
Of course they need more, but if this bloke stays here, he's got 12 up his sleeve. Well, he's only got 6 up his sleeve now before having to retire, but he's the guy that's been able to change the feeling of the innings. Every time he's on strike, you think it's going out of the ground.
Identical scores at this stage for both sides. Australia finished strong. That's the 50 for Jack Wood of 12 deliveries. 3 back-to-back sixes. That has been a phenomenal innings. Australia slow start. 61 for 1. 50 of 12 for Jack Wood.
Yeah, this is a good move. You've got to try and get the breakthrough here, get Dan Christian and Alex Ross out and really put the pressure back on Australia. Go to your trump card.
And he's on the mark with his very first ball of the second over. Gets Dan Christian. He's bowling straight, and that is a huge blow for the Aussies.
Hoggy just mentioned that they needed to bring their best bowler back and get a wicket, and what a wicket it is. Dan Christian, he batted so well, he's out for 9, and he's on his way, and Australia are 61 for 2.
Three over 61, Australia still need over 50. As Fawad Ahmed comes to the crease.
Fawad Ahmed out the bat, into bat, lower order bat. I'd bring one of the deep fielders in and try and keep him off strike rather than keep him on the boundary.
Just like that, Hoggy. 2 batsmen at the crease. Australia needing a mountain.
Well, that's the wicket there. I'll go the other way, Hoggy. I would say that they should do a Hong Kong. The Aussie, you just need one. Get your man back.
How good was that ball from Pradesh? That is high up in the air. And it's got the distance. That's 6.
Well, I don't think we need Wood. There's a bit of forward motion going on here.
A little optimistic. And that 6 takes Australia to 83. 29 required from 11. Fasten your seatbelts. That hasn't got the distance. Fall short of that fielder and long off.
The brotherhood, your spin bowling brotherhood. You just want to keep batting. Get out there, Hoggy, and tell him, get off the ground, mate.
It's been a very good over. Ryan Campbell is absolutely distraught right now when he's watching. Jack Wood still in the dugout. 6s are hard to come by. Even Kenny's got a little smile on his face. Nothing there. That's the boundary. The equation is down to 24 of 8. No long off. And another fielder goes to long on. Augie, what's happening?
This is why the batters used to throw to the fielders. When those tough circumstances when bowlers needed to have the bat in hand. The batters were always helping out the bowlers in Australia, and this is where we're going to see the best of Fekete and Fawad Ahmed with the bat today.
That was a wide. That is another great ball. They managed to sneak in up by there.
Smart by the keeper, not running the batter out.
Someone tell these blokes what's going. Read the script, lads. I don't think the Applebee's boys want a wicket. They're pretty happy keeping Fawad and Venkatesh at the crease. Don't want Jack Wood to come and hit those mighty sixes. Well, they do get a wicket. And Lokesh picks up Fawad, and that means Australia are 90 for 4.
8, Australia 94. But if you can get a couple of dots on him and he gets a couple of boundaries, you'll win this game. Bring the field in. Don't let Wood get on strike if you can avoid it.
Ryan Campbell is at the edge of his seat. Here comes the first ball from Vivek.
Well, now your retired batsman finally gets on strike. He's got 5 balls to score 21 runs. Wasted the last over. These blokes. Ego got in the way. I want him back. Oggie, tell him. Get out of there.
You just want bowlers come over, get punished, and not be able to have the excitement of trying to find a boundary themselves.
Exactly.
Selfish mindset from batters. It's a selfish mindset.
It's a cracker for sure. And that's a dot delivery. Is that out? No, it's not out. 5 of 21 is now 4 of 21 is what Jack Wood needs to get. It was his 13th delivery. So close.
Yeah, the pressure is mounting now. The retired batsman coming back in. He had 5 balls to win the game for Australia, and he's up against it.
And Nepalese crowd, the volume's going up. A huge delivery coming up. And goes to the boundary. 17 off 3. 3 sixes should do the job.
Oh, keep that foot behind the line, young man. Do not bowl a wide or a no ball. 3 sixes needed off the last 3 balls. The script writer couldn't do anything better for you, Oggie.
Well, we could even have the first draw of the tournament. 2 sixes and a 4.
That's anticipation. And that's another great delivery. Has he won the game for Nepal? Vivek Yadav. No sixes yet. And those expressions, those emotions in the Aussie faces tell you the story. 16 required of 12. They really messed this up, didn't they?
Well, I got to say, Australia's tactics were very puzzling. They had an opportunity to get their retired batter back in with probably an over and a half to go, but instead they wasted some balls, and now they find themselves out of the out of this game.
That's a happy Dominic Clark, and that's another wicket. 1 over from Vivek to close out this match. Jack Wood, the half-centurion, came back, but Vivek on the money.
Wonderful performance from Nepal. Deserved winners of this fixture. Bowled brilliantly, batted brilliantly, but didn't finish that brilliantly.
And what a win for Nepal. They edge out Australia by 11 runs. What a terrific final over from Vivek Yadav. And also a worthy mention to the captain Sandeep Jora, who was sensational with the bat. But in the end, just keeping their nerve in that last over and keeping Jack Wood on strike for as long as they could can.
I just thought they bowled exceptionally well. Pratish was brilliant up front, keeping it tight in that first over, and then Rashid, the third over, he had 3 great Yorkers in the first 3 balls that he bowled at that over, but then got pounded for a couple of boundaries out the back end where he tried to change it up, and then Pratish coming back in, getting the big wicket of Dan Christian, was where Nepal won this fixture.
That was a good start for Australia, but in the end, Nepal picking up wickets, regular intervals. And that is the winning moment. Jack Wood was the danger man, but only 10 of that last over